Just trying to go that way. Oh, babe. Hey, maybe patent pending is a new friend of mine. I did not expect that to get anywhere. And it is right under the basket. Awesome. Doing a different course. I've only ever played this one time. And it's such a nice change of pace. It's more fun. It's got some actual trees and terrain. We're not in a park here. We're just kind of on the edge of civilization. And yeah, just gonna play around, talk about disc choice, and see what else comes up. There's several lines that would work. We could go straight at it with a straight shot. For me, I feel like higher percentage on this type of hole is gonna be good old Firebird, hyzer it in. So let's see what we can do. Not warmed up. Kind of stretch out a little bit. Standard backhand. And a little too far around. Dang it. Come on. Okay. That'll probably be all right. It may have been out of frame because I grip locked it a bit. I did not give myself a good, this is like 100 feet still left to go on a 150-foot hole, so could have done better. I think it's time for a zone forehand upshot. Up the hill here. Let's see. I'm just going to try to step into this. I might be out of frame a little bit. Come on down, dang it. Yeah, that's okay. That works. So yeah, this is the second time I've ever played this course. First time was 2 weeks ago or so. And for some reason, I tend to throw things too far on these holes I'm not used to. So yeah, I don't just smoothly slide them up to the basket. I end up throwing them, kind of far past it. For example, here we are with my zone, about 40, 50 feet away. I don't know, something like that. Lately, I've been putting kind of back and forth between the zone, and this Berg right here. I like this disc quite a bit. Let's just hyzer this guy over. Now, about what I can expect for a 40-foot putt. Okay, we'll do the putt live on camera from 6 feet away. Look at that, I made it. Do it. All right, so this hole is, you can kind of see the basket in your view there. It's just a white bar kind of behind the trees. 150 feet away again. I'm actually going to try the Berg on this. Or do I go zone? You know what? I'm going to go zone. Last time I did the Berg and it went too far. If you go too far, it goes over a drop off basically into a gravel pit. So 150 feet. Try for a nice hyzer again. Just the zone. Maybe I should have used the zone on the last hole. Anyway, see what we get here. Guess I'll keep my bag on this time. It's just babied it. Threw it. We hyzered down a little ways away, but we're in a safe spot, so that's good. Okay, so things are looking all right. At least it's a nice clear shot. We'll try the Berg upshot to our, 60 feet away hole, something like that. A nice layup. Hey, I gotta do something right here. So anyway, that's what I meant to do, and that works. So where have I been lately? I've just been playing disc golf a lot. Haven't been filming, but doesn't mean I don't enjoy filming. Sometimes I just prefer to play and enjoy the game. It's a bit more relaxing. when I am not worried as much about just when I'm not worried as much about what to say on a video or what type of message I want to give. Today's more just about, let's get out and play. Let's share how I handle a new course and see if my shots go anywhere where intended, but show how I select what shot to do. So anyway, let's just keep trying here, see what I get. So next hole, it is just in the right into the trees there. And with this hole, I think what works best is a relatively straight but a little bit stable shot. We're gonna go Buzzz SS, not something I've shared on my channel ever. I've had this Buzzz SS for quite some time. I haven't used it much until more recently. And so let's just see what it does. It's a little bit stable, but not overly stable. I'm just trying to do more or less straight and hyzer down in. Kind of high. And this hole is, again, only about 180 feet. Well, we went bounce, good bounce. That's actually not bad at all. I probably blocked that view, but we fell down. You know, I keep grip locking these for some reason. We're gonna try the zone on a pretty steep hyzer and aim pretty much at the camera here. See what we get. Okay. Get through. Stop. You know, tiny bit of progress. This is a good 35 footer. Not my comfort zone. Go for our Berg putter. Oh, so close. Just past it. Tend to miss to the right, which I think most of us do. Alrighty. Well, there is my, third bogey in a row. Bogey day. Really love this type of a course. It's just beautiful. We've got little trails through the trees by the river with 2 or 3 basket placements per hole and multiple tee distances and locations per hole. Just a lot more of a real course than I usually play. So, a lot of fun. So, as you can see, there's our hole, around 200 feet. And this is definitely a tunnel shot, more of a straight shot. So, recently, I got this new disc. Let me show you what it looks like. This is a 2021 Ledgestone Tour Series Discraft Sol. I accidentally bought this on eBay. It's used. I intended to buy a putter, and somehow I got this, which is, it's a 4-speed, but yeah, not something I would have intentionally bought. Kind of fun to test a new disc that I wouldn't have bought. So my goal here is hyzer flip straight at the basket. Just gonna try to make this nice and easy. Oh, straight at the tree. Close. Just for fun, let's do the Buzzz SS. It's a similar ideal disc for that, but we're not gonna hyzer flip this one. There we go. That's what I should have done to start with. But, you know, this is a bogey game, not a birdie game today. We'll go ahead and use the first landing spot. This is a good upshot for something like the Berg. Pretty straight. Just gonna try to go nice and straight at it. A little too worried about grip locking that, but at least we didn't hit the tree. Dang it. Should have been able to use the Buzzz SS throw. That's alright. I'm going for a bogey, like I just said. Bogey time. Here's my Berg shot. Buzzz SS. Such a great shot. Can't use it. Okay, we're going to have to pretend we know how to flick putt here. That's my only option. Check the band. You know, that would have been par. We can't make par. Alright. Yeah, Buzzz SS. Right there. Right by the basket. It's lovely. Okay. Get us our bogey. Alrighty. Take that. Take that bogey. What a beautiful course. Okay, 200-foot shot. Definitely a hyzer. I think I'm catching up to some other players here. We're gonna go Firebird, even though that's like a mid-range for me, for sure. You know what? This is the overstable mid-range I've been using lately. The Justice. Fun to change it up. So we're gonna go a nice level throw, just straight, hyzering around. A little bit of a grip lock once again. Little skip. That'll work. Ended up toward the basket a little bit. I find that at least the grip locks don't hurt as much if I run up or walk up to my throw at an angle, basically toward the left of the hole. And I think that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do the walk up, point the feet to the left of the basket, and then throw straight at it. Or the target, whatever it is. But anyway, I'm not doing it quite as well as I should be today. That's why I'm not doing so well. All right, here we are. We are still a good 40 feet away. We'll do this good old Berg again. Just hyzer it nice and easy over there. Stop. Thank you. Yeah. Short approaches are going okay for me. Not that those should be difficult. So, here we are. All right. There we go. Well, so I guess that was a par, first par of the day. Yes. All right, so this hole, 218 feet, it curves it off into the trees, so tough to see here, but I think we're gonna do Justice again because last time I threw the Firebird and it curved through the trees into the river. I don't want to go too far because that's right toward the river. So let's just try for a hyzer release straight shot that'll hopefully curve good. Curved well, but not left enough. Darn it. Well, we're gonna have to do player B really fast with the Firebird and see if I can do any better. Oh, a little slip, but yes, way better. Way better. Might be in the river. We'll see. At least I, can show that it's possible to sort of redeem myself on some of these with the player B throws. But, yeah. I need player A to do that well. Alright, let's see if we can somehow scramble through this. I'm going to have to throw left-handed, I think. Maybe we'll just try for a, whatever they call this shot, patent pending. for some reason. I guess I needed less overstable disc for it. Let's try that. Just trying to go that way. Oh, babe. Hey, maybe patent pending is a new friend of mine. I did not expect that to get anywhere, and it is right under the basket. Awesome. That was kind of a miracle, I gotta say. So, right there is the Berg. Firebird shot ended up right here. Much better. You know, there's a putt right there. Well, sometimes you get a decent upshot, or sometimes I do, and it gives me a par. I'll take it. Okay, next hole. Cross the little bridge here. Pretty awesome area. Just a nice little stream. Really enjoying this. So, one thing some people may have noticed is there's a lot more than 3 discs in there. What is there, 7? Yeah. I'm kind of backing off of total minimalism here a little bit and trying to go for what discs give me the highest percentage of a good outcome. That's kind of where my head is right now. So, doesn't mean it's working today, but anyway, next hole. So, basket around 200 feet up in the middle of that clump of trees, just this side of the pine trees. So this is, I keep saying Justice, but I'm going to say Firebird. It's definitely an uphill shot, and I want it to be a forehand shot that curves in between us and the pine trees, and we'll see where we get. Nice and high. Hey, that looked great. Better than my last attempt at this hole. I'll take it. Isn't that awesome when you get up to the disc and it looks a lot closer to the basket than you thought? This is awesome. Okay. Can I convert? First birdie of the day, finally. Firebird and the Berg. That worked out great. Awesome, awesome. Got to make up for this garbage play somehow. All right. Okay, this one is only 146 feet. Scary drop off on the left side there that I rolled a disc all the way to the bottom last time. Today, I don't want to do that. So we're going to go forehand, kind of over the hill and crash back down to the basket. Let's do the zone and see if I can make it do what I said. Give it a little height. Oh crap. Going toward the other tee. Drop. Okay. That's, you know, it's about 30 feet farther than needed, but at least it is not a hike down that hill. Here we go. Like I say, I don't know, I just keep throwing too far, and I think, especially with forehand on these shorter shots, I just don't have a good touch forehand. Just a nice and smooth and slow for these short shots. I need to work on that. I think in my brain I was aiming for the green basket. Sadly, I was not. And that yellow basket up there is the one I was supposed to be by. Yeah, we are going for bogeys still. I only get a birdie if it's on accident. Berg, just a nice easy up shot from here. Some people might call this a putt. I don't, unless I'm really lucky. Nope, not really lucky. We'll do player B for fun. See if it'll do what I intended to do. Ooh, a lot better. Yep, the usual player B. Maybe next time I should be player B. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Berg it in there. That would have been funny if that went down the hill. All right, we're going for double bogeys this time. All right, once again, Berg it in there. Yep, I just got to point that wrist and hand straight at the basket. Okay, 225 foot. This is a little more of a Firebird shot than most of the Firebird shots today, so yeah, we're gonna hang it out to the right, hyzer it in towards the basket. Let's see. There we go. Err on the safe side. Okay. No, stop. Oh, thank you. That's the worst. If it just doesn't sit, it starts rolling down the hill. Hey, look at that. That's not bad. Okay. Ah. Okay again. Let's see if I can make this happen again. Firebird to Berg birdie. Let's try it. Sure can. Whew. Well, overall, fun round. I'll get more used to this course eventually. Ended up with a +4 score on today on 9 holes. 2 birdies, bunch of bogeys, some pars. Today's one of those days where one of my more favorite sayings that I haven't said but I've heard is that would have been a great shot if the basket had been right there. So, you know, that's how today went. But still awesome, still a lot of fun. And I got to escape the office for a little while and just clear my head, and that's what it's all about. So thanks for joining me. If you're still watching, appreciate it. Feel free to share why you disc golf and how you handle a brand new course. We'll see you next time.